So that wasn't filmed. No camera, no crew, and no set. That started as a photograph and a single line of direction. Now, I've covered Vidu before on this channel, and some of you might remember that video. What I'm about to show you is a different animal. So even if you think you know what this tool does, stay with me. Because the jump from where it was to where it is significant. Real quick for anyone new here, Vidu is an AI video platform and Q3 is their latest model. The specific feature I want to focus on today is called reference to video. The concept, you give it a reference image, a still, a concept frame, anything visual, and it generates a cinematic video from it. Now, the reason I wanted to come back and make another video about this, that reference to video in Q3 is a genuinely different experience from what I tested before. The output is more stable. The camera movements feel deliberate instead of random, and you're getting up to 16 seconds now with synchronized audio built in. And the storytelling capability, the ability to generate something that feels like a scene from a film rather than a tech demo, that's the piece that leveled up the most. As a filmmaker, narrative is everything. You could have the most beautiful image in the world, but if it doesn't tell a story, it doesn't hold an audience. And that's where Q3 finally starts to click for me in a way that earlier versions didn't. Let me show you the workflow. It's straightforward. You open Vidu, go to reference to video, select Q3, upload 1 to 7 reference images, and then you write a short prompt, the action, the mood, the camera direction, and then you hit generate. That came from this. The consistency is what stands out. The character holds together frame to frame. The scene transitions feel editorial, like cuts a human editor would make, not random jumps between frames. Every one of these starts as a still image, and what comes back feels like a scene, not a generation. The distinction matters. If you've tried Vidu before with Q2, you'll remember the output had potential, but it was rough. Edges warped, motion stuttered, transitions felt like glitches. Same image. Q2 on the left, Q3 on the right. The stability is night and day. Q3 holds backgrounds, the transitions read as intentional cuts, and the camera movement has purpose. And the audio, Q2 didn't have it at all. Q3 generates it natively, synced to the visuals. If you tested Q2 and moved on, Q3 deserves another look. So here's the question I always come back to. Where does this actually sit in a working process? Because if the pitch is replace your camera, I'm not buying, and you shouldn't either. But that's not what I've been doing with it. Here's where reference to video has generally been useful. Mood exploration. I've got folders of reference images from years of work, stills I shot on location, concept art from projects that stalled, frames I pulled from films I admire. Feeding those into Vidu and seeing them move gives me ideas I wouldn't have arrived at otherwise. It's like brainstorming with a collaborator who thinks in motion. Concept pitching. When I'm trying to sell a visual direction to a client, a moving clip communicates tone and pacing in a way a static mood board never will. 15 seconds of a generated scene tells a producer more than a 20-page treatment. Rapid iteration. 3 visual directions for one project, generate all 3. A client picks a direction in one meeting instead of 3 rounds of revisions. The camera still rolls. The crew still shows up, but the path to getting there just got shorter and clearer. Some of you might remember I covered Vidu Q3 on this channel a little while back, and at the time, I was impressed by the speed and the visual quality. The foundation was strong, but the storytelling side felt like it was still catching up. What reference to video has done is close that gap. The narrative capability is where the biggest improvement landed. The outputs don't just look cinematic anymore. They feel like scenes. There's pacing, there's emotional weight, the camera doesn't just move, it moves with purpose. Look at where it was, and look at where it is now. That's not a minor update. That's a tool that listened to what creators needed and built toward it. And for me, the storytelling focus is what makes me want to keep coming back, because at the end of the day, I don't care how impressive the technology is if it can't hold a narrative. Q3's reference to video can, and that changes how I think about it. If you want to test this for yourself, I got a link for Vidu in the description. Sign up through that and you'll get bonus credits to start generating right away. Go to reference to video, make sure you select Q3 and upload a reference image, something from your own work, a still you've been sitting on, a frame from a mood board, and write a quick prompt and see what comes back. This is not just AI generation, this is filmmaking. And the starting point is one image. Link is below. I'll catch you in the next one.